Hello and welcome to the March edition of RossenTales, the Rossendale Trust newsletter. Along with the lighter mornings and evenings, we are all cautiously starting to feel more positive as the restrictions ease for everyone, including the tenants at the Trust. So as you can see in this issue, Oakwood is opening up once again, to the delight of our tenants, to be joined in the day activities by their friends from the community as soon as possible. Work Taste Supported Employment Scheme is restarting, and other activities which our tenants enjoy are also coming back to life, like community garden projects, art centres, magazine deliveries. There is a real sense of relief and a bit of release too. This month you can also think about being in our virtual London Marathon team, and you could book an afternoon tea to celebrate joining up. There are some fantastic pictures taken by our staff teams which often need no captions. The pictures of our tenants celebrating National Dignity Day on February the 1st are just one good indicator of how daily life has carried on throughout the recent weeks. Thank you for your interest and for your support. Please enjoy this snapshot of Rossendale life. Dignity Day in action. As every year, Dignity Day took place on February the 1st. This annual day highlights the need to uphold people's rights to dignity, ensuring that people who receive care services are treated as individuals and are given choice, control, and a sense of purpose in their daily lives. Tenants at the Trust look forward to the day every year as they all come together in Rossendale Hall usually, but of course this year things had to be a bit different. Across the Trust, tenants were given an opportunity within their own homes to reflect on the past year. They were asked to think about the positives and the negatives of lockdown. They were also asked to record their ideas about what they would like to do as soon as lockdown rules are lifted. Some of the more popular things that people would like to do were visit my mum and dad, go shopping, go swimming, have a barbecue, go on holiday. During the day, the tenants were supported by staff to record these ideas, and many of the apartments and houses enjoyed cake and treats in their own homes as well. Dominoes, trucks and chips. For this issue of RossenTales, Riverside tenant Christine interviewed new starter Lorraine Carey. Lorraine's been with us for a couple of months now. Christine asked, "How did you find out about the Rossendale Trust?" Lorraine, "Well, I have a couple of friends who work here and I saw an advert looking for staff, so I applied." Christine, "What dog do you have?" Lorraine said, "We've a Jack Russell called Diesel. He's 4 years old." Christine said, "Why is he called Diesel?" Lorraine said, "Just because my partner likes trucks." Christine said, "We all like playing dominoes with you." But Lorraine said, "Well, you always beat me." Christine asked, "What perfume do you wear?" And Lorraine said, "Midnight Fantasy by Britney Spears." Christine said, "Would you like to dance?" And Lorraine said, "Not really, I've got 2 left feet." Christine said, "So what sort of music do you listen to?" Lorraine answered, "Black death metal." Christine asked again, "What do you like to do in your spare time?" And Lorraine said, "Well, I like to go out on my motorbike, which is a Harley Davidson." Christine said, "And what's your favourite food?" Lorraine said, "Anything with chicken, and I like chips." And as a last question, Christine said, "What do you like to drink?" And Lorraine said, "Well, I just like cold drinks, not hot drinks really. I like vodka and fruity ciders." Christine finished by saying, "It's a pleasure having you here, Lorraine, and you are well liked. All the staff are very kind." Switch it on. During lockdown, we've all felt bored, locked up, and in need of a bit of fun. So our care teams here have created and found many fun things to help the tenants, and one of these is the Nintendo Switch. Now, a Nintendo Switch is a gaming console which people can use to play games together. There might be racing car games, fitness games, dancing groups, exercise classes. The options are almost endless. Rose Garden's group leader, Sharon Daniels, explained how the tenants have benefited. She said, "The switches are really helping people to keep active, motivated, and have supported positive relationships through gaming. Mario Kart has been a big hit, and so has Just Dance. Chris and Paul have even made a night of it by dimming the lights, getting the disco ball going, and dancing in their apartment. They've had a lot of fun." And her fellow group leader, Petra Smith, added, "It's been all about developing new fun experiences with technology that the tenants have not really had the chance to experience before." So a big thank you to everyone who supported us through lockdown and helped us to make projects like this, the Switch, a reality for all of our tenants. Run for Rossendale. We have always been very proud of our runners at Rossendale Trust, so we're delighted to be able to offer you the opportunity to join our team and run for Rossendale. The London Marathon is a hugely successful fundraising event for us every year, and this year the event has been extended to allow 100,000 people to take part in what will be the world's biggest marathon, taking place on Sunday, October the 3rd. Now, our team of 6 has been chosen for the event itself in London, but we're able to offer another 5 runners the chance to run the race virtually. We're seeking supporters to take on the challenge and to raise £400 for the Rossendale Trust when they do so. Running the London Marathon virtually allows you to run it in your local area, run at your own pace, and run on your chosen route. So you can get your friends and family to meet you along the way and share the run with you, cheer you on, and even be there with the jelly babies. You'll be able to follow your progress on an app which will show your position on the actual London course, and you will receive the London Marathon medal for your efforts. But if a marathon sounds a bit too much for you, Rossendale runners will also be taking part in the Run 5K in May challenge. So you simply run 5K, donate £5 to the Trust, and nominate 5 friends to do the same. This idea raised over £5 million last year for NHS charities. It's quick, it's simple, and a very effective way to show your support for the Trust. If you're interested in taking part or know someone who might be interested in any of these challenges, then please contact us through the Trust's website. Oakwood reopens. The week beginning February 22nd saw us reopen the doors of Oakwood to tenants living in the same apartment or house for a limited menu of activities. 43 of the tenants got involved in media, arts and crafts, or horticulture, walking or cookery. And you can see in the pictures it was a very welcome return for everyone. Jane, who is activity leader for media, said, "It's just lovely to be back open again and to have a bit of normal life again. Oakwood will be keeping a very close eye on the government's plans as things gradually open up more, and we will change accordingly. Things are looking positive for the future, and we can't wait to have Oakwood open to everyone again. Richard said, "I'm really pleased to be back in my activities and seeing all the staff once again." Here are some events to think about in the next month or so. The virtual spring market takes place from Friday, March 26th until April the 5th. Then on the 8th of April, there is a virtual spa treat, which happens again a week later on the 15th of April. And here's some news about that spa. The secret of eternal youth, perhaps. Following the success of our two spa tea events, Hari Oakes of Temple Spa will soon be hosting two very exclusive evenings for supporters of the Trust. She will be providing a spa experience on Zoom for those of us who are worried about the aging process. Mhari's anti-aging masterclass will guide you through a no-needles facial using Spa's famous truffle range. You'll receive all the skincare samples required for this 1-hour spa session and will learn how to give yourself an ageless facial using techniques and targeted solutions. Tickets are only £10 and they're in high demand, so don't delay in securing your place. The virtual spring market. Following the great success of our virtual Christmas market, we're creating a spring market to give everyone the chance to browse and perhaps make a purchase from a selection of small business crafters and makers from across the UK who use the market to show and sell their produce. All small businesses require to make as many sales as they can, of course, so we're very happy to use our platform to promote and support them. And if you decide not to purchase from our partners in this market, there are other ways to support them and us. For example, you could follow them and us on social media, or you could like their stories. You might like to sign up to their newsletter, or you can just tell your family and friends about them. So happy browsing and shopping. And that's the end of this month's RossenTales. We hope you've enjoyed hearing about some of the things that are happening across the Trust, and we hope that you're starting to feel happier about the idea of some of the restrictions being lifted. We'll be back again next month with some more news, and let's hope some better news as well. Thank you for listening.